Hello, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Brutal Chaos. Today we are going to be reacting to another video. This is actually going to be a continuation of every single Warhammer 40k faction explained part 1. This is going to be the second part of that, and then we got one more part to go. We are going to continue where we left off. Thank you guys for showing the love recently, and thank you for the constructive criticism. I'm glad you all enjoy the videos, and if you want me to react to stuff, let me know what you want me to react to in the comments below. Like I said, I've been making a list, so I'm going to pump out the videos as much as I can. Like I said, I also stream on Twitch. I also show love to the Reapers of Fate YouTube. Guys, thank you so much. All my other socials and everything else will be in the links below. Let's get it. We're going to do this continued reaction. Can't wait to see the second part, so here we go. Big shout outs to Bricky, by the way. Let's get it.
However, if you want more accurate fire and specialization,
You want more accurate fire.
To talk about Space Marines.
What do you say? Space Marines? Dude, it's crazy. Hold on. So we got the Angels of Death here.
If you want more accurate fire and
Well,
specialization,
here, you said that again.
We can move on to talk about Space Marines.
I'm just going to call them Angels of Death.
The Angels of Death are up next. Space Marines are genetically engineered super soldiers and superhumans. They're given extra organs, their skin tissue is toughened, their bones are stronger, they're taller than the average person. They're pretty massive people. And
so these dudes are more of a tank than the Imperium of man.
Carry out a lot of the more specific tasks for the Imperium. And there's tons of
Okay, they still work for the Imperium. Dude, this is so cool.
Each Primarch, the Emperor's son, as I mentioned before, oversees their legion of Space Marines. The genetic upgrade they get is based on the genes of said Primarch. It's something called a gene seed. That's what brings them up to this like superhuman level. As stated, each Primarch has their own legion. Robot Girly Man has the Ultramarines. Jagatai Khan has the White Scars.
I like his names for stuff.
The Imperial Fists. Corvus Corax has the Raven Guard. And there's a whole bunch of other side sections
they look
that are
really
also
cool.
Extremely interesting.
Holy crap.
Have a little bit more of a
look at all those legions, bro.
Which we will discuss in a bit. Humorously enough, I don't have a whole lot to say about.
Oh, I want to look at that real quick, if y'all don't mind. I want to check that out. Let me see what we got here. You can see a few of them. Hold on, let me, right there. All right, so there's a few right here. I said I don't want to pause too much to get on your all's nerves or anything like that. Thank you all for showing the love. So we got Blood Angels, we got the Iron Hands, World Eaters, Ultramarines, we got Death Guard, Salamanders, Raven Guard, Alpha Legion, Imperial Fist, Space Wolves, White Scars, Iron Warriors, Emperor's Children, Sons of Horus. Dude, that's sick.
Space Marines, which we will discuss in a bit. Humorously enough, I don't have a whole lot to say about Space Marines. They're superhumanly fast. In fact, it's been said that nothing that large should move that quick. These men in power.
Oh, but they're super soldiers, so they're going to.
Their reflexes are faster. Their skin is tougher.
They got to go fast like Sonic, bro.
Extremely powerful soldiers. In fact, where they differ comes down to which Space Marine Legion we're talking about. For instance, the Ultramarines done by Robot Gilliman, are the main blue boys. Strong in almost every way. The jack of all trades kind of group that are a little bit too strong, and that's a lore problem. But the White Scars by Jagatai Khan are all about speed freaks. Go fast. We're talking attack bikes. We're talking
those look sick,
spears.
bro.
You want to go in quick. You want to hit them hard. You want them to be swarming around like
wow. They got jetpacks. They got freaking bikes, bro. They got tanks.
With the speed of
what it looks like. Wow, bro. They got gunships.
Fuck you, Pale King. Salamanders love fire. Fire in the forge, fire in battle. Flamers, melter guns, multi-melters. Just so long as something can be burning, that's big. And they're also actually some of the nicest of the Space Marines. A lot of Space Marines have this kind of like holier-than-thou thing because of their genetic strength. However,
huge.
The Salamanders tend to put human lives above the lives of themselves, which is actually rather rare. They're also all black, but not like just regular black, like 2 a.m. line at a White Castle.
Wow.
Right. They have a charcoal, dark, ashy exterior and blazing red eyes.
That's hilarious.
Apparently something about living on their home planet of Nocturne, which I don't know if that makes much sense, but who cares? This is like fantasy land anyway. Overall, Salamanders are actually one of my personal favorite legions because they're just really
look really cool.
They're fun to play as.
I like the green armor too.
And they
the
have
green
a nice,
looks sick.
more heartwarming lore as opposed to being super evil like
I
everyone
like how he
else.
puts on
Oh my
different
God, we're not
legs.
even a quarter of the way through the Space Marine legions. Imperial Fists believe in the power of the siege and defensive positions. Raven Guards, master of stealth and
Those look
sabotage
cool.
while having burn helmets. Iron Hands, masters of machines and vehicles while being really goddamn good.
And
at
every
being sold
armor
on
has
eBay
like
after one
distinctive
nerf.
features,
Space
so
wolves,
it's cool.
Vikings and wolves and tons of wolves and axes, battle axes, fur everywhere. Space
I
wolves,
like that a lot,
angry,
like
big
Space
teeth,
Vikings.
Blood Angels, the genetic defect to make them want to drink blood and go crazy, called the Red Thirst. They have Cupid wings and stuff, which is a little bit strange, and they are all super gay for Sanguinius. Dark Angels are old school knights and inner circle theme.
I love Bricky's honesty though.
Are you a heretic?
Me? No, never.
Death Watch,
Nice
fancy
editing there.
anti-Xenos group that nobody plays because Death Watch, and they look cool though, but
Oh
no one
my
plays
God.
them. I don't know about Death Watch. They're there though. Black Templars for the people who, if you haven't
Those
prayed
look
at least
sick.
3 times
Look at
a
that
day,
big
you're gonna
sword.
start praying out that airlock, and I'm sure there's some other chapters I may have missed as well, like Crimson Fists and stuff, but. Those are the main ones right here.
Those are the Black
Quote,
Templars from the
Emperor
Flash Kids
himself.
videos. What?
They shall be my finest warriors. These men who
Now I can
give
see
of
where you get
themselves
it
to
from.
me. Like clay I shall mold them, and in the furnace of war I shall forge them. They shall be of iron will and steely sinew. In great armor I shall clad them, and with the mightiest weapons shall they be armed. They will be untouched by plague or disease. No sickness shall blight them. They shall have such tactics,
They're
strategies,
so
and
OP.
machines that no foe will best them in battle. They are my bulwark against the terror. They are my defenders of humanity. They are my space marines.
They're gonna whoop
and
you.
They shall know no fear.
We had an advertisement there, guys, so I had to cut. I had to cut that out of the video, so we're gonna continue on from here. Good thing I can edit it out.
Top, they fuck. Oh, they fuck hard. As of making this video, Space Marines are laughably strong. That might change.
Gosh
at
dang,
some
bro.
point, but overall, Space Marines just have it's like a Swiss Army knife.
Dude,
A
they look
tool
so
for
cool.
Anything you need, except it's
Look at
like
that.
a gold-plated
Look at that tank,
Swiss
bro.
Army knife. It is extremely
Look at
strong.
that one up
If you
front,
are
the
actually
commander with the
getting into
sword.
tabletop of Warhammer, Space Marines are a great start. Also,
Dude, the
whatever
tabletop
gameplay
looks
style
cool.
you have, whether you want to be sit back with long range and heavy weaponry,
I'm
go
starting to
fast
see
and
why
run
this
in,
is so
or even
popular
just full
and why you
melee,
guys love
all
it.
of these options are totally there for you. Space Marines are super badass, but unfortunately, it's
They
time
are.
to start praying to our new god, the 2011 Honda Civic.
Oh my God. The Apodus Mechanicus to the Honda Civic.
The Adeptus Mechanicus.
The Adeptus Mechanicus.
are a technophile cult on Mars. Now, these people
Hey, they
are
look
a little
cool,
bit
too.
weird because they don't actually really believe in the Emperor of Mankind. And you might think, oh, whoa, Bricky, that sounds like some heresy.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit. They believe in the Emperor, they believe in his power, but they don't pray to him. They pray to something called the Omnissiah. And the Omnissiah is this kind of machine god.
I don't know if the Emperor likes that.
In all machines. And if you think, well, wait a minute, they believe in a different god as well? That sounds like super heresy. Well, yes-ish, but they also make all your guns, and they make all your tanks.
Okay, so
and
you
they
need
make
them.
everything that you have, so you can't really tell them to fuck off.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna win nothing.
That's
if we
why they don't
find
care.
stuff to shoot people with. See, they're
You gotta
on
have-
Messiah.
you gotta have the
This makes
equipment.
sense from their standpoint. They believe it to be a deity that permeates through all machines. Your Honda Civic, your standard bolt gun, your Dune Strider Walker, your
Dude, that looks
giant
sick.
your huge ships. The Omnissiah is present through all. And the only reason your stuff works is because the machine's spirit in it says it works. If you want
That's
your
cool.
gun to work, your tank to run, you
So
must
if they don't want it
pray
to work, it's not
And I
gonna
mean
work.
full stop.
It's
You
gonna
need
stop.
to start chanting in high Gothic. You need to burn incense. You need to sit on your knees and pray to that car. You need to rub oil on your robes. And you need to go, ahomina, homina, 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 homina. Full stop. If you want your damn thing to work, if you want your gun to fire,
Please let the
you
gun
need to do
work.
that. They are very bizarre, and they actually have a bit of a point because it's obviously working. And if you look at them,
It gives them power and stuff, and
I don't
it
know
makes
how that
people
works.
respect them more.
So they obviously know something about what they're doing. The most notable member of
They do.
the Adeptus Mechanicus is
They seem pretty smart.
Magos, whatever. Belisarius Call. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Dude looks cool.
This is the group we're talking about. These are these weirdos. Here. The Omniscience.
Hey man, they might be weird, but they look cool.
The Credo, Omnissiah. There is no truth in flesh, only betrayal. There is no strength in flesh, only weakness. There is no constancy in flesh, only decay. There is no certainty in flesh, but death. Flesh is weakness, flesh is death. The Omnissiah is the god of the machines, and if you wish to be whole, if you wish to be holy, if you wish to give unto him, you must saw down your limbs and remove your organs and replace them with mechanical parts, because that is what he wants, and that is how you will become enlightened. Hard technophiles.
So your flesh is weak, and you gotta have robot parts.
Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, for their army side of things, they are with the Scutari. The Scutari operate with very bizarre weaponry and lots of different kinds of vehicles, tanks, and different people in between. They're very weird, but they have extremely wacky and enjoyable, and in fact quite effective, both in the real
They do
game
look sick
and
though.
in
I
the
think they
lore,
look really
weaponry
cool.
and gear. Overall, as an army on the tabletop, they're very weird and have a whole bunch of different shenanigans. But if you like kind of that,
Look at all the gear
quirky,
they got, bro.
techno thing, I'd give them a pickup. Hell, they're so paranoid. I gotta keep going. They're so paranoid and crazy. These Dune Striders you see right here,
Dude,
one
that looks
guy
crazy.
was able to make them work. One guy, and he died. And they're so scared they'll never work again that they keep them on and they never turn them off. And they run around in a circle.
They're
the
so
whole time
paranoid.
until they need them, and then they corral it and they go to battle. Yep. The Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, if you want to talk about faith,
Hey man, it's a sure way to know that it
let's talk about the
works.
Sisters of Battle.
Paranoid, but it works.
Simp has fallen for an eagle in Lego City.
The Sisters of Battle of the Adeptus Sororitas, if that's
The
how I
Adeptus
pronounce it correctly,
Sororitas.
is an all-female group of battle sisters
Hey,
going through
badass
the
ladies.
ecclesiarchy section of the Imperium. The ecclesiarchy is, of course, the church. This is, imagine a private army of the church,
Okay.
which is scary, and it is. The sisters are
Dude,
an
I've been thrown down the rabbit hole for
zealous
sure.
force, and they take this to a full extreme. They believe in three main things: faith, martyrdom, and fire. Through the bolter, the flamer, and the melta, the Sisters of Battle are extremely potent at taking out chaos and heretics.
Fire.
Mainly heretics, because as they are a fighting section of the ecclesiarchy church, that's the big thing they want to kill.
Dude, this is
Any form of
some cool
heretic
stuff.
will face the Emperor's justice through those three main weapons: the bolter, the flamer, and the melta, and they will do so with extreme prejudice. Literally. They are the closest things we have to nuns in space. And I'm talking hardcore nuns. They carry holy fire on their backs.
Wow.
They have holy books and sigils all across
They
their
carry
armor.
books and
their
all.
Their main battle tank is a fucking pipe organ missile launcher. They have small babies that they have removed their brain capacity to make them little servant cherubs to fly around and give them ammunition and shit. They drop churches from low orbit as mini drop pods onto battles. They drop churches into battles, and they blare war hymns and holy music from their frigates in low atmosphere and shower holy water across the battlefield. These are the people you are dealing with, and they're fucking awesome. They can
I was gonna say, they look awesome.
stave off demons on the tabletop because their faith is that strong. Remember the warp, the demons from the warp? Well, the warp also manifests in your mind. All of your emotions, negative and positive, go through the warp. It's the immaterium, the place of all things.
My mind
so
is
if
blown
you are
again.
that mentally fortified, that mentally strong, you can stave off
Pause this for 1 second. I never, ever thought I would hear somebody said a church is a drop pod. That's crazy, but cool.
that mentally fortified, that mentally
It's insane.
strong, you can stave off horrifying demons. And all these girls, oh, not a crack. Not a crack in that mental armor. Now, as much as a meme as they are, and as much as their models are more like Ongo Gogoglian, yeah, which I can't unsee.
Look at that hair.
I gotta say, I love their design. I think
They look really
extremely
cool. They
They're
are.
Another army that I'm currently collecting. They just released a whole new line of figures.
Look at that, bro.
recently,
Organ
and
tank.
They look wonderful. Everything from Celestine, the living, literally undying saint.
They
from
look
the
really cool.
Triumph of Saint Catherine, which is literally a funeral procession as a model. Those organ
Wow.
tanks I mentioned earlier. This shit is the most over-the-top badassery in a lot of the Warhammer universe, and goddamn it, is it over the top? But
It is,
Sisters
but
of
it's
Battle
cool.
Are so cool.
Once again.
Guardsmen at Heart. Oh, this is such a cool faction. By Bolter Shell, Flamer Burst, and Melta Blast, the mutant, the heretic, and the traitor alike are cleansed of their sin of existence. So it has been for 5 millennia.
They gonna whoop.
So shall it be until the end of time. And speaking of burning demons.
Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna stop here and continue with the Grey Knights in the next video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. That was wild. So we had the Angels of Death. Then we had the mechanic dudes. I can't say their names, right? So, and then we had the freaking, basically, angels that drop church women. Like, I can't say their names all right, but they all look sick. Freaking, that's nuts, bro. That the freaking, they drop churches. The other dudes can make your guns stop working, and they leave their machines on to keep them running. And then freaking the other dudes are like just awesome, big tank, superhuman dudes. So guys, thank you for the love, man. I really enjoyed making this reaction. I really do enjoy watching this stuff. It is really cool. There's a lot to learn. Definitely down the rabbit hole trying to figure it all out. So thank you once again, like I said, for your love. Thank you for your constructive criticism. Like I said, I also stream on Twitch. I have a lot of socials, which I will leave in the link below. And guys, also show some love to the Reapers of Fate YouTube. They would appreciate it. And we will see you in part 3 of this continuation in the next video. Thank you so much.